Day 6. Now, this looks good. A lot of stuff happened this night. So, now it's painting with the polyurethane paint. I might have forgotten the back piece there. So, that needs to be done as well. But I'll do the rest first. Let the paint dry. And take that later. So I don't get the entire car dirty again. Because I don't want any shit under the paint. So let's paint it and then get this car to start. Oh yes. Using this foam roller. Quite easy and good. Then I take all the corners and everything with the pencil, just so we know that everything is covered. Looks a bit better now. Entire car is done. I went one box of this, I think was a liter. So one box, and then I had like half a deciliter to fix some marks in the back. The pedals needs to be removed and the area needs to be fixed. Doesn't need that now, so I'll do that this winter. Now it's ready for some years without some work. That's good. And just a small disclaimer while I sit here and ponder about what to do. I'm going to do some work in the front now. But this is not how to restore a Beetle. This is how to get a Beetle from a bad condition to roadworthy and get it beautiful at the same time. So, disclaimer. So first up, checking the gasoline tank. That's not too shabby. It smells like gasoline, looks like gasoline, and it's not too much dirt down there. It's some. We'll put a gasoline filter on and we'll be there. Oh, this is good. And then I'll remove the gas tank and dive into this. Then I get an opening from above to fix everything there. Also easier to clean and do stuff. So let's go. So vacuumed and ready for cleaning. Found a bigger issue. This entire piece needs to be changed. It's double-sided, so it doesn't go through, so this wall is good. So it doesn't have anything to do with the MOT. I'll try to find some oil and squirt on it and just clean the rest and leave it, let it be till the winter maybe. And now for some brake work. The brakes are working. I think they have fixed some of the brakes because the hoses are new and the brake pads are new as well. I haven't looked at the back side of the car yet, but the front looks good. The master cylinder works and the tank of the fluid is good. But I am going to drive this car and I am going to take a service on the brakes just to know that everything is as good as it can be. without costing a lot of money though. So changing the pipes and doing small stuff, only doing what I have tools and stuff to do. So I brought my green toolbox and it's over there for the electrical work. So yeah, so it's out, and before it goes in again we need to paint it because it's ugly. So I use this. I really enjoy using this because it gives a good result, and this is not like a gas tank. It's not something that needs to be very perfect and very shiny, but go over with this, then use Rust Eater just to take the rest if there are something. Let it dry, let it work, let things use their time, and then paint it, put it back in, and it will look good. Cleaned, brushed and cleaned, and this. Rust is wrong. So while the Rust Eater works, I'm going to change those pipelines. Also thinking about changing the power cable, but we'll see what's in there. So first coat of painting. I would recommend something else on a chair because it was not easy to get that fixed. So for the second round I need to do something else. But I think this will be pretty. So I'm going for white instead of black for, yeah, everything I want and need to paint, just to give peach a little bit more peachiness. I don't know. So far, so good. Electric boxes with me. These are the old ones for the master cylinder for the brakes, and I made a new one. Easier than cleaning the old one, and it looks better. Not the original colors, so can't use the color schemes later. But yeah, who cares? Brake time. So now this box of brake stuff. I bought this kit for brake pipes. It's like $30, easy kit, easy to use, and I use the old screws because they are, well, they tend to be fine. Brake time. So now this box of brake stuff. I bought this kit for brake pipes. It's like $30, easy kit, easy to use, and I use the old screws because they are, well, they tend to be fine. So easy tip to get them clean, just thread them on one of these. Just run through them and they get clean. So take a piece of piping and let them run. Also, when talking about working with copper tubing, copper is a metal that get harder where you bend it. So try to bend it once, get it to where you want it, and be careful, because if you bend it a lot of times, they tend to crack. So this set have this little one. So you use the first measurement on this, then you put it in, and you use this to press it down till it's bottomed up. Then you release that, remove this, and you push down this again, and then you have it set. Now the first side you could do like this, but when you do the other side, remember to put on these, or else you're kind of screwed. This was hard to do with one hand. There, then it's all the way down, and loosen it up again, and remove this one. Now we could see we have the outer ring. I'll put this back on. Sorry. And just turn slightly. And there we go. We're happy with that. There we go. Good as new. It makes these small things. So I like to take my file and just file it away. Just to be, make it fit more perfect. But there we go. So we're getting, my dad and the dog are here. Oh, that's nice. Socially. So, new pipe and new wires to the master connected and put under everything else. So what's done is below everything. Some social activity today. My brother came with the Beetle. So a lot of people. Good shit, good shit. There. Then we have painted the gas tank. And new pipelines, new gas filter, tested the gas pump, so that's good. Then we're done in the front and we're going backwards. So we got into the back and doing the valves. And on the other side I could see was a lot of shit. I see there as well. So this is not how oil is supposed to be, and it's not gasoline. Well, we have a problem somewhere. Maybe the pump, maybe not. But we'll adjust the valves, and then we find a problem later, because the problem isn't here. For doing the valve adjustment, we need to find a mark on this shit, that mark, and it needs to be in the switch of the block like this, and then we have that on 1. Then we have ability to do the timing, and we know that we have full fire on the first cylinder. So first we do the timing before we do the valves, because we want the first cylinder to have explosion when we do the valve adjustment on it. So on the rotor I took it off and used sandpaper. So just to do it easy, you have a mark here and a mark there. If that lines up, you're on the first. So you could use this. Just put it on ground. There. So you turn it around till it lights, and then you're done. Then you have it, explosion of first cylinder, and it's good. So now we have this adjusted, and we know that it fires on piston 1, cylinder 1. And you have that on the right side in the front here. Then I have a 0.15 measurement. Open this, and you screw this out, because these were totally tight, so that didn't work. And you put this between, still too tight. Hard to do with one hand. You see, it's in. So tighten this screw so this fits snugly, and then you're there. Then you do that on the first one first, second one afterwards. That's a half rotation on the mark we had. This is in, and the outer ones are out. End of day 6. Everything is fixed in here. New brake lines, new electric to the master cylinder. Started in the back, opening up to do the valve checks, and did the timing. And going to take the carburetor with me, I guess. Now I'll take it tomorrow. Yeah, that's for today.